Good news, Looper Nation. It's another Resort Loop podcast, special Holiday-thon edition, with your hosts Bob and Tim. Or is it Tim and Bob? Anyway, take it away, guys.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Express Monorail, our highway in the sky.
Hey everybody, the ResortLoop.com Holiday-thon 2013 is continuing. This is episode number 87. Bob, how are you doing?
Well, I am faring much better than you. Apparently the Holiday-thon is taking its toll on you, my friend.
Apparently my defenses were down. Apparently being sick the whole month of October wasn't enough.
That wasn't enough.
Not enough.
No, you're back to being sick.
What's up with that?
Oh, and here we are in the annex.
Welcome back to the annex.
I appreciate being invited back to the annex.
Well, you're always welcome.
I appreciate the plastic screen between us to keep me from being infected as well.
I'm like the boy in the bubble.
Oh, my goodness, John Travolta. Yes, going back. Before we get started today, Tim, can throw out a quick little shout-out here?
Absolutely.
Going back to one of the previous episodes, our good friends Yellow Spoon Lucky John had an idea for a movie. He'd like to see Dino Land USA could be made into a movie about saving a family-run amusement park with some of the characters coming to life.
Oh, you know, I'm a fan of characters coming to life.
And I would think it would be great to have Tom Hanks do that. He could do another saving movie.
Very nice.
Saving Dino Land. I don't know.
Oh, very cool. I have another quick one, too. Our friend Buffalo Bysmith, who we sent a shout-out in a previous show.
Oh, my gosh, yeah, the little girls, yeah.
They were doing their New Year's Eve trip. He just said the shout-out was fantastic, as you would say, Bob.
Fantastic.
Yeah, he said the shout-out was fantastic, as Bob would say. The look on his daughter's faces were priceless.
Excellent. Well, very good.
I'm glad that worked out well for you.
As am I. Very good. We have got a very interesting show today, don't we, Tim?
We do. It's that time of year. End of the year. We look back, a couple episodes ago. Yeah. Now we're looking forward.
How? I think the medicine's starting to take effect. How in the world are we going to look forward?
We are going to do predictions.
Yay!
For 2014 and beyond.
And not just our predictions.
No.
But those of our listeners.
They are the ones that count.
They're the only ones that count. Really. I mean, we wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for you guys.
So.
No. Well, let me start out. Our good pal Jason, that goes by @Osborne82, thinks that they will announce that Star Wars Land is coming to the studios.
Looking over at Facebook, Keith White says he's praying for a Star Wars Land at Disney World and a refurb and revamp of Innovations. But he also wants to throw in a bring back Horizons. Is that asking too much, he asks?
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
That would be great.
I
still miss Horizons.
Yeah, me too.
Mission Space doesn't quite do it for me.
No.
I see what they were going for. I just don't.
Yeah. I agree. They should have put Mission Space back with where Ellen's Energy Adventure is.
Maybe. Oh, that'd have been a good idea.
Or just put Horizons in there. You know, something.
Just redo it.
Help us out. Our good pal Fish Sean Woo, who we just wrapped up the fantastic Commando-style touring. Thanks again to Fish Sean Woo for that.
Yes, thank you, Sean. That was awesome.
Don't forget to follow him on Twitter, @FishSeanWoo. He's got some great stuff on there and helps us out quite a bit. So he seems to think what's going to happen here in 2014 is that the Magic Bands will improve by more park hopping options, more than 3 selections, and removal of the tiered selections.
Oh.
He wants to know if Disney's listening. He's had some issues.
I like to think they're listening.
I would hope so. Our listeners have fantastic ideas.
They absolutely do. Here's another one from Casey Kolb. They're hoping for a Star Wars expansion and something for the Imagination Pavilion. I think Star Wars is a done deal. Something's going to happen at some point.
I think it has to, yeah.
Imagination, I've heard rumors, but they really need some help over there too.
Yep, absolutely.
Wasn't a big fan when they changed it the first time
Absolutely.
or the second time. What time are they on now?
Well, another our good pal Matthew Birdsey on Facebook, he also would love a Lucas Land for Star Wars and Indiana Jones.
Oh,
that would be kind of interesting.
I wouldn't mind some
Lucas Land.
I wouldn't mind some more Indiana Jones. I'll be honest.
I tell you, I rode the ride at Disneyland, and it's fantastic compared to. I like the show. The show's okay, but the ride is phenomenal.
Very cool.
Like to see that come.
I'd like to ride that one. Craig Lucas, he's predicting that My Magic Plus will crumble and gate prices will drop.
Craig, it's time to wake up, buddy. Time to wake up.
That's not a prediction. I think that might be wishful thinking on his part. But I think they're going to make it work for $1 billion, whatever they spend on this. They're going to make it work.
Oh, it's going to work. Yeah, absolutely. It's not going away. Not going away. Our good pal Dave Sally Tupper on Facebook and Twitter.
Hey, Dave.
He is our pal over at Kids Adventures Hawaii.
Yes.
He's hoping for a new scavenger hunt that is Muppet related. He loves the Muppets.
Oh.
They've got that new show coming out.
Uh-huh.
So that could possibly happen in 2014.
I can see it working. Love it. Scott Campbell saying, definitely something big he sees going to be announced for Disney's Hollywood Studios. He goes, since they brought the lady that headed Cars Land there, I think it was Kathy Magnum. He's guessing they brought her there for a reason. Hopefully some more Avatar details will be coming out, and possibly something new with Indy. So Indy's getting some love today.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a, great franchise there. Our good pal Wyatt France, who was just down at Walt Disney World, says while he was down there, he was talking to a cast member from Brazil. This one is very interesting. I love this. And he said that it was just announced something special for Brazilians. Perhaps a new pavilion in Epcot. He said they didn't announce any details yet. And Wyatt seems to think that they will also announce a Star Wars land in 2014.
I hope so with both of those.
It's high time we get something new over in World Showcase.
I want a couple new pavilions there.
That would be awesome.
And I would still like to see each country with some small attraction of some kind.
Yeah.
Not an e-ticket necessarily, but just something amusing, kind of short.
Right.
Just me. Oh, good friend Terry Pritchard. He wants a Cars Land East, a Star Wars area, and he wants 7 dwarves to actually open. He's pushing for the mine train.
Yes.
Then he kind of a low blow here. He goes, Bob, get in an ADR at Ohana's. That's a prediction he has going on.
That is the Vegas money is not on that. I gotta say. Oh my goodness.
Thanks, Terry.
Yeah, I just oh my gosh. Well, we'll see. We're making vacation plans as we speak, so we'll see. Christina Black, wife of our good pal Michael Black.
Yes.
Says she is hoping for a Cars Land announcement as well. She also thinks an update to the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids area, maybe a Toy Story theme would be awesome.
Oh, that would be awesome.
They can keep the concept of everything being large and make it like we're the toys.
I love that.
That's a great idea.
That is a fantastic idea.
And it fits right in there because that's right over by the whole Pixar Place area anyway.
It's right back there.
So, yeah, very nice.
Also from Facebook, Steve Sarah Walters. Customer complaints, this is a prediction, will reach an all-time high with the new FastPass Plus structure, which will prompt Disney to do a hybrid FastPass program, allowing guests staying on site one FastPass prior to arrival, and then everyone using the old system, only now using the Magic Bands or the RFID cards that sync back to the My Disney experience to keep track of the obtained FastPasses. Or so I would wish. As far as Bob getting into Ohana, here comes Bob.
I know. I'm feeling the love.
I know. Well, some traditions remain alive. Yes, that's right. But that's okay. I'll think of you as I enjoy my already received ADR there.
Oh. Well, somebody's got to eat all that meat.
Well, that's true. It just won't be you.
Won't be me.
Fortunately, you don't like meat anyway.
No, I'm not a vegetarian. No. Good friend of the show, Jeff Lauder, is predicting, are you ready for this, Tim?
I am ready.
A fifth gate. Doesn't go on anything past the fifth gate.
Could that be Star Wars? Whole fifth gate?
A whole I don't know, is that could carry a whole fifth gate?
Oh, I think it could.
But they have had a lot of success with the villains.
They have.
So you might see. It's not going to be. It can't be Marvel because Universal's got Marvel right now.
Unless there's something in the works behind the scenes.
That could be. I wonder if he's got a little inside.
How huge would that be?
That would be amazing.
They can make that deal happen.
They've got the land.
They got the land. They got the money.
Well, they definitely have the money.
Oh.
So there you go.
Excellent. Oh, good friend, Vicky Wells. Sorry.
Oh,
I can't help it.
You're laughing too? Come on.
That Bob still won't experience Ohana. Then she goes, you're getting picked on. I love this. Oh.
Where is the love, Vicky?
Oh.
Where's the love? Oh. Our good pal Joe Quattrochi, the Super Looper, original Super Looper, says the Walt Disney Company will turn the American Idol experience into the new palatial ResortLoop.com studios.
Well, that would be palatial.
Would that not be awesome?
That would be awesome.
Now, I know.
What do you know?
And I'm going to try and work on this, my friend.
All right.
I know that Walt Disney World has a radio studio.
Yeah, they do.
That's all I'm going to say. They've got a radio studio. I'm leaving it at that. Joe goes on to say, but seriously, I see Legacy Fast Pass all but gone, unfortunately, in the parks, and Fast Pass Plus taking over. There's a good chance of that.
Yeah. Mark Lepper, he's predicting that after a 3-year hiatus, he's going back to Disney World.
Oh,
that's a good prediction.
That's a good. Well, I hope that one comes true. Absolutely, that one definitely. And Michael Black, husband of Christina Black,
yes,
our good friend of the show.
It's a family affair.
Yes, it is. With the final prediction from our listeners, predicts an unpredictable year.
That you can count on.
With Disney, absolutely. Who saw Avatar coming? Nobody saw it.
Nobody saw it. Of course, nobody's still seeing it coming. But that really doesn't.
That's
what?
Just because the walls are up. You can't see it coming.
okay.
Just because the walls are going to be coming down, my friend. Mr. Iger, bring down that wall.
You heard it here first, folks. Woo. I think the Benadryl's kicking in.
Yes, it is. And before you get really loopy here on Resort Loop, what are your predictions for 2014, my friend?
I have 2.
All right.
You want me to give them both right now?
Let's hear them.
All right. Number 1, I've not heard this anywhere. Maybe it will. Maybe it's been announced, but I don't think so. You'll be able to obtain fast passes for counter service restaurants.
Ooh.
There will be a line where you can schedule your lunch to get into a special line where your food will go much quicker than the standard lines. And like the mega restaurants, like the Cosmic Rays, the Pecos Bills, that kind of thing.
I like it without using your smartphone or your tablet.
Yes, however,
food ahead of time.
I'm predicting Disney would like to know when you're going to lunch. Maybe steer people away from the attractions to a dining venue.
Wait a minute. Are you saying they're like tracking our every movement to try and figure out how to better utilize their park and our money?
Did you see my tweet the other day where I was driving home down the highway and I had a Radio Disney car in front of me and a Radio Disney car in back of me? I have to figure they were tracking me by a magic band.
Wow. I think a cease and desist order is shortly on its way.
I think so.
After that, they now know who you are.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my gosh.
I came up with that one after they announced that Beaches and Cream will now be able to make reservations for that, ADRs.
I love it.
You love that?
Great. I don't love it. I don't love that unless they open up the arcade and make that a bigger restaurant.
But that's a whole different ballgame. I'm going by now
right.
with the 3 tables they have inside. I don't think it makes sense.
Exactly. So, but yeah, I love your idea. That would be. I could see that happening. I really could see that happening.
You heard it here first. At least maybe you did. I don't know.
Because a lot of places now you can go. Well, I know for a fact over at Captain Hook's at the Polynesian, you actually just use a touchscreen to order your food.
Oh yeah,
and then you pay for it afterwards through a cast member. But I can see you doing the whole thing right there. And all you do is show your receipt, and you get your food, and away you go.
Beep your magic band.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe you could even pre-order your foods. You just tap your band, it's paid for, you pick up your tray. Bazinga, you're done.
That's freaking me out.
I know.
All right, so number 2, what's your other prediction?
Number 2 of my predictions is that Disney is going to shell out a bunch of cash. I know, shocking already. And get new monorails.
I would love that.
Because, they've had a lot of problems over the past couple of years. And we were on there once for like an hour breakdown. And that was a couple of years ago. It hasn't gotten any better. And if you want people to stay at those deluxe hotels on the Resort Loop, you need to make sure that monorail's running.
I'm going to say you are exactly right.
Ooh.
I think that's going to happen this year. I think there'll be an announcement early in the year, and I think it'll be done by fall of this year. Because I thought of that as well, because of the new villas that they have at they're building in the Polynesian.
Yes.
And, of course, at the Grand Floridian. They're going to have a lot more people over there.
Yep. If you're shelling out that kind of cash, you don't want to have to take a bus.
No. I would love to see more lines, but I think you will definitely see a larger monorail and more powerful.
More powerful?
And much more reliable.
That's what you need to have.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you noticed in the 2014 merchandise, some of it still shows the monorail on there. So the monorails are here to stay.
Oh, yeah, they're not going.
So it's just a matter of, get some new ones in there, a little more reliable ones. Maybe, what are they up to? Mark 7, Mark 8? I don't even know where they're at right now.
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. I think those are 2 very doable predictions for 2014.
Well, thank you, Bob.
Certainly.
Non-Gore of Ohana's. What are your predictions for 2014 and beyond?
One, I have 3. One is a personal prediction.
Oh my.
We'll start with that one. I predict that, yes, indeed, I will run in a Walt Disney World Marathon.
Get out.
Probably
in 14?
In 2014. We are currently looking at the Wine and Dine
Get out.
half marathon.
That's fantastic.
I've been really trying. Not succeeding, but trying. So that's what we're shooting for is 2014, the Wine and Dine.
Awesome.
But on a Disney note, I have 2 predictions for Disney.
All right.
One, I agree that I think that they are going to get a lot of backlash from the new Fast Pass system. People are not going to be happy that they're getting a Fast Pass for Country Bear Jamboree.
Right.
And once those Fast Passes, especially some of the older folks that are taking grandchildren down and really can't do the My Disney experience, don't have the smartphones, it's going to be difficult, and they're gonna feel somewhat the wrath of the park goers.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like one of the guests that have been left out.
Exactly. Plus, then you also got, like our good pal Sean Woosley, you got the annual pass holders that are going, now wait a minute, what about for us? How come we used to be able to go 3-4 times a week and now we can't? And get the fast passes and get the ADRs and get all of that stuff. So I think this is going to be a little bit of a difficult year for Disney with this whole changeover. I'm not saying they're going to get rid of it, but I think there will be some adjustments made that will it's not going to be what they had predicted it was going to be when they first implemented this.
Yeah, we're in one long beta testing stage, I think.
Yeah, and I think that beta testing is going to run through 2014. 2015, things will be smoother, I think, where all of that is concerned. But they're going to have to figure something out,
right?
Because like you have said many, many times, you're shelling out all that money. You don't want to sit there and go, wait a minute, how come I can't ride this? How come my standby for FastPass is an hour long?
Right.
So I think that's going to change a little bit. I don't know how, but I think that's going to change. And here's my big prediction.
Oh.
This is my really, really big prediction.
I'm excited by this.
No one has there's been some rumblings out there in the blogosphere and all of that, but I think this is going to happen. I think Disney has the money to make this happen. I don't think Universal's got the money to make this happen. I think you're going to hear this year that Disney has signed a deal with the folks from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Get out.
That is going to be your Harry Potter land at Walt Disney World.
Wow.
And that may be the big announcement for Disney Hollywood Studios.
Incredible.
They're going to take out the entire backstage tour, and that's all going to be Lord of the Rings.
Are those good movies?
They're massive movies.
Wow.
Massive movies. That's my big prediction. You heard it here, folks.
That's right.
Not even 2014. Tomorrow, 2014.
That's right.
The New Year's show.
Dun, dun, dun.
You heard it here.
That's right.
It's coming.
Has this ResortLoop.com Holiday-thon been educational or what?
Has it been everything you guys have hoped for?
Let us know. Because it's taking a toll on me. I don't know about Bob.
It's beat. I'm getting my second win now. I feel like I'm in the middle of the marathon. I'm doing much better.
You've hit your pace.
I've hit my pace. I'm feeling good. And you're falling by the side of the road. I'm so sorry.
I'm behind you drafting. The sweeper bus is behind me, pulling me in.
You got cast members going, sir, really, you don't have to finish the race. Let's just go. We'll give you some fast passes.
Sir, you're still in the parking lot.
You got to start sometime. Get out of the corral. Let's go. We got things to do.
Oh, my gosh.
That's outstanding. Well, that's all I got, Tim.
That's all I have as well. I think we'll wrap up the prediction show. We'll get ready for tomorrow's show.
The New Year's Day show.
The New Year's Day show, the actual end of the ResortLoop.com Holiday-thon 2013.
Woohoo!
Woo! Anyway.
We made it.
We did. It was touch and go. I know for me. I don't know about Bob. I'm Tim Scott. You can find me on Twitter at ResortLoopTim. You can find me on the website, ResortLoop.com.
And I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter. Don't forget Facebook/Resort Loop. Rate us on iTunes, all that fun stuff. Don't forget your Looper gear.
Looper gear.
And where else can they listen to us, Tim?
I know you can find us on what I like to call the Stitcher.
The Stitcher.
The Stitcher. We also have the Looper line if you want to give us a call. Area code 414
WDW.
Loop.
I love that.
I know. Anyway, this has been Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.
Sorry. I wasn't infecting you.
You probably are.